Okay, let's go over those instructions again. Sit in the chair, towel across my lap, protect my clothing, helps keep the stone clean. I take the blade, the knife, put my first finger on the blade like this, get my angle, lock my wrist, bring the point back to the top of the stone, take a bow to see if the knife moves. If the knife moves, go ahead and take your body down to the stone. Stop, turn the blade over, put your thumb on the blade, get your angle, lock your wrist, bring your elbow in. Now when you come back, you're going to bring your right shoulder back, left shoulder goes forward, and the elbow goes up in the air. Take a bow to see if the knife moves. As you go down, let your elbow go out so it gets the knife edge hits every part of that stone. Or the stone hits every part of the knife. Just using your arm and your wrist will not keep a consistent angle. If you get your angle, lock your wrist, and then let your upper body do all of the work, you'll have a consistent angle. Turn the blade over, get your angle, lock your wrist, thumbs on the blade, bring your elbow in. Now your right shoulder comes back, left shoulder goes forward, and the elbow comes up in the air. As that elbow comes up in the air, all of your upper body rides on that tip. So you're going to have a consistent edge from the hilt to the tip. And you have power and consistency. As you go down, let your elbow go out. So this part of the blade, this part of the edge, hits the stone. Just go down like this, it's not going to hit the stone. So as you go down, let your elbow go out. And if that's not getting it, pull on the handle and let the point of the knife go up. And that'll let that edge hit the stone. You can take a marker and mark the edge. Get your angle, lock your wrist, bring it back to the beginning. Take a bow to see if the knife moves. If the knife moves, take your body right down to the stone. Let your elbow go out as you're going down. So every part of that edge is being honed. Turn the blade over. Get your angle, lock your wrist, bring your elbow in. Now you're going to bring your right shoulder back, left shoulder forward, and your elbow goes up in the air. As your elbow goes up in the air, your upper body rides on that tip. And one consistent, beautiful razor sharp edge here. Now you can see the shiny line right on the edge. It's supposed to be consistent all the way through. Totally shiny. And if you have still black marks, like right there, that means it hasn't hit the stone yet. It's not sharp all the way. So if you have a black mark on your return stroke like this, I just push the blade up before I start. Right shoulder comes back, left shoulder goes forward, elbow comes up in the air. Get my angle, lock my wrist, see if my knife moves when I take a bow. I take my body down to the stone, turn the blade over, get my angle, lock my wrist, bring my elbow in. Right shoulder comes back, left shoulder goes forward, elbow goes up in the air. Now, if I took away the stone, that return stroke is like this. My knuckles are going along my leg here. My upper body is riding on that edge, making it consistent. Now, consistent stroke is worth 10 times more than an inconsistent stroke. Ten inconsistent strokes are not as effective as one slow, consistent stroke. And your upper body is riding right on that edge. So you have power and consistency. Any questions? Send them to me.